Hey again, we're going to become good friends. And you know what? You're one of the most credible people on this platform that I've had communication with. And I know you're credible because we're not personally attacking you're not personally attacking me, because that's what a lot of people do. They lose the argument and then they go to personal attacks. Now, I'm not saying you're losing any arguments here. You have your belief and you are putting it behind the Hague certification. 100%. I would consider them to be an authority figure in the roofing industry. They provide great information, great training, got nothing bad to say about them. 5 of the 7 guys that work for me are Hague certified. 3 of them have multiple certifications. So I thank you for your service, and this is how I would like to show Claim Tribe and Roof Nation that follow this account. This is how we disagree with somebody. It's not hard. Now, if you provide a report to the insurance carrier that's Hague certified, how are we beating this report? Are we going to tear down Hague? No, we're not doing that. They have a lot of information there. They have a lot of information there. But unfortunately, there's going to be an attorney that's going to represent the homeowner, and they're going to hire a guy like me. And then we're going to know this information, and we're going to respond accordingly. And does everybody know what we're going to do? No. That's why I'm going to lay it out right here in the next 30 seconds. Just let's give you an example. I'm going to have a Hague certified report that's going to be submitted. So now, opposing counsel has Hague certified. The carrier has Hague certified. They vary. How are we going to figure this out? Well, Doug Oliver, if he's hired to do the documentation, I'm going to have another report. Probably me specifically. I'm just making up something. And then I'm going to go to Hail Trace and I'm going to get a certified by meteorologist report. That's going to be $60. And most of my Claim Tribe saying, I'm not paying that for a report. And I go, well, you're paying it for proof. When an attorney is going to pay you back, you're ordering that report. And that's what I'm going to order. Let's just make it up an example. It hits dead into the front of the house. So you have the slopes that the wind and hail are crashing into, and then you have the back slopes that are sliding down at a much different angle. And that hail is going to make certain impacts into the matting on the front slopes, but it's going to vary much different on the back and the sides. And if you don't agree, the storm data is going to prove it 100%. And that's how it's done. There are degrees of documentation. But when you get to somebody who does it for a living, I'd like to think I'm complete. And that's all I strive to do. I'm a small part of this. I don't have any part of the decision-making process of what happens. We just produce facts and evidence for review, and we're gone. Then we go to the next one and do the same thing all over again. Peace and love, brother. See you in the trenches.